Whenever we think of lavender, our thoughts often drift to the vast purple fields of Provence, France. A gentle breeze wafts through the blossoms, undulating like waves. The air is filled with a romantic, intoxicating fragrance, as if the entire world is shrouded in a dreamlike veil. Its dreamy, purple blossoms, tightly clustered at the tips of its stems, form delicate spikes. As they sway in the breeze, they whisper stories of ancient and profound love. Lavender not only symbolizes love, but its delicate, pleasant fragrance also soothes the nerves, aids sleep, and calms the mind. This undoubtedly adds to its allure, attracting many flower lovers to plant it in their homes. However, many have a question. How easy is it to care for this romantic flower? Next, let's delve into the secrets of lavender care and see if it's really as difficult to care for as we imagine. This will help flower lovers resolve their inner confusion and allow everyone to successfully bring this romantic touch home. To determine whether lavender is easy to grow, we must first understand its growth characteristics. As the saying goes, knowing yourself and your enemy is the key to success. Only by fully understanding its preferences and needs can we create a suitable growing environment for it to thrive and thrive. Lavender is highly adaptable to temperature, and mature plants can tolerate both low and high temperatures. During harvest season, it can withstand temperatures around 40 degrees Celsius. In hot regions, it can maintain good growth, even at temperatures exceeding 38 degrees Celsius. In winter, in the Huanglong area of Shaanxi, it can survive in the open AI at temperatures as low as minus 21 degrees Celsius. In Xinjiang, after being buried in soil and covered with snow, it can even withstand temperatures as low as minus 37 degrees Celsius. And seedlings can withstand temperatures as low as minus 10 degrees Celsius. However, its optimal growing temperature is between 15 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius, where it grows fastest and grows strongest. Lavender isn't particular about soil, but it does have its preferences. It prefers fertile, loose, well-ventilated soil rich in silica and calcium, and is also somewhat tolerant of poor soil quality. However, soil that is excessively acidic or alkaline, highly clayey, poorly drained, or with a high water table is unsuitable for growth, as these conditions impair nutrient absorption and lead to root rot due to lack of oxygen. When choosing soil, sandy loam or light loam is preferred, with a pH between 6.5 and 7.5, preferably slightly alkaline or neutral. Lavender is a long-day plant, requiring high sunlight during its growth and development stages, requiring over 2.000 hours of sunshine annually and at least 5 hours of sunlight daily to thrive. Ample sunlight promotes photosynthesis, making the plant stronger, the flowers more vibrant, the leaves greener, and the fragrance more intense. However, during the hot summer months, when the sun is too strong, appropriate shade is necessary. For example, in the summer afternoon, shade nets can be used to partially block the sun to prevent leaf burns. Lavender prefers dry environments, has limited water requirements, and cannot tolerate waterlogging. When watering, adhere to the principle of water thoroughly when the soil is dry, and avoid standing water. Lavender's water needs vary depending on the season. During the greening and budding stages, it experiences rapid growth and consumes more water. At this time, watering can be moderately increased in frequency and quantity. During the flowering stage, water requirements decrease, so watering should be reduced accordingly. Watering should be controlled during the fruiting period. During the winter dormancy period, as long as the soil is not too dry, no watering is required, or light winter irrigation is sufficient. A snow cover is ideal for this purpose. For example, in spring, as temperatures rise, lavender growth accelerates, so watering can be done every 2 to 3 days. Although summer temperatures are higher, lavender is drought tolerant and can be watered every 3 to 5 days. Depending on soil dryness, root rot is a common problem for beginners, often caused by overwatering or poor soil drainage. Since lavender is not tolerant of waterlogging, frequent watering can leave the soil wet for extended periods, or poor soil drainage can lead to oxygen deprivation in the roots, which can cause root rot. For example, some gardeners water heavily daily, resulting in yellowing and wilting leaves and root rot. Slow growth in lavender can be caused by a variety of factors. The most common one is insufficient light. As a long-day plant, prolonged exposure to darkness prevents adequate photosynthesis, negatively impacting its growth. Insufficient fertility is also a major factor. Insufficient soil nutrients can also lead to slow growth. For example, Placing lavender in a dimly lit corner indoors or neglecting fertilizer for extended periods that can cause the plant to become short, thin, and grow slowly. Beginners need to be particularly vigilant when caring for lavender. Common pests and diseases include root rot, spider mites, and aphids. Root rot is often caused by damp soil and poor ventilation, leading to root rot, yellowing and withering of leaves, and even the death of the entire plant.